This video covers Morehouse's homework for Tuesday, October 11th. Question 1 says, draw a model to represent the relationship. Then answer the questions using at least 2 different strategies. On vacation, Kate reads 3/4 of a book per day. If she's on vacation for 8 days, how many books will she read? There are a lot of different ways that you could draw this model, but I'm going to use rectangles to show one book. If one book is represented by this red rectangle here, I know that in one day, Kate is reading 3/4 of a book. And so I'm just going to write one day. Now, I know that Kate is doing this for 8 days. So I could continue drawing rectangles to represent books and splitting them up into fourths. After 2 days of her vacation, she will have read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fourths. And I could keep counting all the way up to 8 days. Now, of course, if she reads 3/4 of a book 8 times, you could also use a number sentence, addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, you'll decide, to solve this problem. Pause this video here to both draw your model and use an operation to solve question 1. We're going to go over just a little bit of question 2. You're asked to complete the chart and plot the points on the coordinate plane. We know that we're writing our coordinate pairs by simply rewriting the points in our chart with parentheses and commas. But let's talk about how to plot a point like 1/4, 3/4. I'm going to zoom in on my graph here, and I see that between 0 and 1, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So I know I am splitting my graph into 1/4. This will allow me to plot my coordinate pairs that are all in fourths. We can see the same division happening on the y-axis, where we're splitting ourselves up into groups of fourths. So for example, to plot the point 1/4, 3/4, I would move over 1, up 3, and end up with the coordinate pair 1/4, 3/4. Pause this video to finish question 2, and I'm going to help you with one more problem on tonight's homework. Let's take a quick look at question 4. A recipe calls for 3/4 cup of rice. How many cups of rice are needed to make the recipe 14 times? I know that to make the recipe 1 time, I need 3/4 cup of rice. That means that if I was making the recipe 2 times, I would need twice as much rice, so 6/4. I simply multiplied the number of times by 2, and so I needed to double the amount of rice as well. Remember that 3/4 times 2 is 6/4, because when we multiply a whole number by a fraction, only the numerator changes. What this question is asking you is how much rice does she need to make the recipe 14 times? This is what it would look like for 2 times. You can use that model to help you think about